Hello, fellow Rangers. Welcome back to the channel. Today is the final episode of the F80C build. Unfortunately, when I tried to film the actual fitting on the water slide transfers onto the aircraft, two of the US Air Force stickers that normally go on the wings broke. Unfortunately, I tried my best to save them, but unfortunately, it didn't work. And one thing I did forget to do was put the bombs on before I did the little bit of footage just on the actual video that will be on. But rest assured that will be done before I move on to the next aircraft. So let's go on and talk about not just the history of the F80C Shooting Star, but also our aircraft's history. As you're well aware by now, if you have seen my videos, I have already managed, fortunately, to get the history of this specific aircraft. So, as well. So, let's go carry on and go from there. The development of the Lockheed Shooting Star leaned heavily on early jet technology supplied by the British, as the Americans were lagging behind both Britain and Germany regarding jet propulsion, and the discovery of the Luftwaffe's Messerschmitt Me-262 highlighted the need for their own viable jet fighter. Initially developed around the British Hadford H1 engine taken from the de Havilland Vampire prototype, the project advanced under the strictest of secrecy with a team from Lockheed's Skunk Works, producing an airframe in an impressive 143 days. The Shooting Star showed great promise during testing, achieving a speed of 500 miles per hour in level flight, the first turbojet-powered US Air Force aircraft to do so. Produced just too late to see combat during World War II, it is interesting to note that two pre-production Shooting Stars were sent to England during World War II for evaluation purposes, with further two sent to Italy with the first fighter group. It is reportedly that two operational sorties were flown by the jet during World War II. However, these were non-combat missions and of a highly classified nature. The F-80C would be used extensively during the Korean War, where the aircraft was equipped 10 US Air Force fighters and fighter bombers squadrons and one reconnaissance unit. But by the time this aging, elegant early jet was already beginning to be outclassed by the end of its production run, 1,700 shooting stars of all variants had been produced. Here are some photos I've managed to find regarding our F80C Shooting Star. Sadly, on the 19th of October 1950, it was shot down by anti-aircraft fire. The sad news is the pilot did not survive, and after the Korean War, the remains of the pilot was found and recovered and buried. It sadly is a sad loss. Here is our F80C model kit. It essentially it has come out really well. I do like this kit. It was a very much an enjoyable kit to build. Sadly, as you can see, the US Air Force letters that would have gone on the rings are missing due because of the fact that something went wrong with the water slide transfers. After I filmed this segment, I did put the bombs on, so Sorry about that, my fellow Rangers. Things have been a little bit busy lately. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this mini series. If you have, please put a like on it, as it would be very much appreciated. And if it is your first video, please consider subscribing to the channel, as that really does help out, as we're aiming to hit 400 subscribers by the end of the year. So, with that said, take care, my fellow Rangers, and Lone Ranger signing out. As if you thought I would forget this moment. And just as per usual, what am I gonna do with all this spare time? I'll see you next time, my fellow Rangers. Ta!